You are listening to episode 6 of my interview show. It's almost like a homecoming. We're coming back where we started, back to pleasant and gentle vibes of music. Tonight with me a DJ and a producer from Russia, Phunky.
Hello, everyone.
Hey
Hi.
man, hey man, how are you doing?
Okay, everything's okay.
All right. Firstly, tell our listeners a thing or two about yourself.
Uh, Hello, everyone, once again. My name is Andrew. I live in Russia. I love electronic music very much. I'm a DJ, I'm a producer. Uh, that's about me shortly.
That sounds good.
Okay.
So, you mentioned being a DJ. How did you become a DJ in the first place?
Oh, it's a long story.
Tell us. We've
uh,
got all the time in the world.
okay. I've been I've started to be a DJ since I was about 15 years old. It was my hobby. And later, when I was about 18 years old,
Right.
uh, there was a story. There was some little reason that made me to become a DJ, to become a DJ professionally.
Right.
The
If
story is about a girl.
it's
For
always about girls, so tell us.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
want to hear this one.
So I fell in love with one girl that didn't want to date with me, and it was very difficult for me to overcome this. And I started to think why she didn't want to date with me, just why. And I had an idea that I was just nothing, nobody, and I thought that I needed to become somebody else,
Right.
maybe somebody uh, cooler, somebody bigger, maybe more famous, and like this.
Like
So
this.
I decided to become a DJ, and because DJs are famous, they are cool, they are loved, mm, they are popular.
Right. So you started DJing because of the girl, or you were DJing even before?
It was my hobby, but I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to just become a pro.
All right. So you went professional after dating this, or almost dating this girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. So I had a long way to become a real DJ in a real club. It was firstly I was a light operator in the club.
Right.
I cleaned the room, the DJ's room. So when it starts, you need to do some dirty work, and it's the beginning. And
Hmm.
after that, they allowed me to play on the real disco, on an adult disco, and so I became a DJ, a real DJ. And after that, when I achieved this goal in my life, I understood that I don't need uh, that girl anymore. So that girl was a kind of a kicker in my life. It was um, a reason for me to move my ass to just do something in my life and change.
It's really cool. She gave you the momentum, and yeah, it's like a really
Yes, yes,
true and nice life story.
yes.
So that's how did you actually become a professional DJ? But again, you mentioned being a lighter and cleaning in the
Yeah.
after DJs. But what then happened?
Uh,
You had to have some transition, or you know.
you mean what happened after I became a DJ?
Obviously, you said that you were just operating lights in a club then, but you had to do something to become a real DJ. You were
Uh,
next to it, but you weren't actually doing it. Am I right?
so I had to learn how to DJ, how to mix, really, how to mix tracks. And there, where I was working that time, I had a chance, had an opportunity to learn how to mix, how to DJ.
Sure.
In other words, so and I just grew like I could really mix, and the director of that club where I worked just heard it, and he told that I can really perform on an adult disco, and
Okay.
okay, I was ready just, and so I was allowed to play on discos.
You mentioned before that you actually started doing like DJing on a children disco. Is it right?
Yes, it's a part of my way. First, I was playing at children's discos. It was uh, it
Like,
was a
is there a big difference between the like disco for children or for adults?
yes, of course, because children are um, their demands are simpler. So
Okay.
you don't have to be so responsible. So it's easier to play on children's disco because they don't give negative reaction.
All right.
So yeah, they just are glad about everything you put. And that's all. When you play at a real disco, you should uh, hardly select tracks.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
understand.
should be on the top of your mood. You should be just on top,
Hmm.
like superstar. Other way, you'll be reacted negative by them.
It almost sounds like a better thing to do to actually be a child disco DJ, you know. Why would
Yeah,
anyone would even have want to do a DJ for
it's very
adults?
easy. It's very easy, yes. But when you come to a real club to meet real people of the age of 20 or 30, you have to face hard things because you should do your maximum best to fit their demands and to make them dance, to make them feel happy, and so on.
Right.
To rock the house, you should be hardworking. It's
Okay.
Mhm.
So what musical genres do you play when you play on the disco? Or what musical genres do you prefer personally? Is there a difference between things you play and things you like to listen?
My favorite style, my favorite genre of music is house. It's the genre I've been loving from I was a child, like 15. Uh, and certainly I play house music on my um, performances,
Okay.
as I can say.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Also, I love drum and bass, sure, and I like R&B, rhythm and blues.
Cool.
Yes. Uh, so house, drum and bass, and rhythm and blues, my favorite three styles of music. Also, I like to listen sometimes for rap or hip hop.
Hmm.
Uh, but house is my favorite genre of music, and mostly I play house.
All right, so let's stay at your being a DJ at the moment. I heard that you had some mainstream success as well. Am I right? You know, like having a show on television.
Oh yeah, we had a show 2 weeks ago on Russian TV channel, local TV channel in Samara. Its name is M1 TV. It is the first teenagers TV channel in our region. Its name is M1.
Hmm.
And this channel is having some troubles right now, financial troubles and some other. About 5 years ago, this channel was opened, and when the opening party was, I was one of three DJs that took part in the party of opening of this channel. And about a month ago from now, I wrote to the director of this channel that I was one of those three DJs that took part in the opening, and he just invited me to perform on this channel. So, and I had an opportunity, a chance to make that show that you have seen, you know.
Hmm. And are you a regular there? You know, like do you have the show every week now, or was it just one timer?
Yes, we are going to do a regular show on that TV. It will go on Thursdays about 5 p.m. GMT. The show will be about house and some other electronic dance music. We will talk about the history of house, of electronic dance music, maybe some things about how to DJ, some tips, and we will record mixes to we will record mixes that we will going to play uh, there and post them after the program in the internet.
Sounds like a sweet deal. So don't forget telling me after the show
No
is
problem,
all
MS.
right.
No problem. Okay.
So what are your opinions about mainstream music lately? You know, the music that we can hear on the radio or on mainstream music televisions.
Okay. I think there are two types of music. First of all, the music for masses, for the crowd, as I call it, like Steve Aoki or Tiesto or some other um, just popular DJs, Skrillex and so on. They make music just for the crowds, and maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. Just don't judge. But
Well, you
this
should. It's your interview. You can say your opinion here.
okay. But really, I don't like this music because just my
That's more like it.
yes, just because I don't feel anything good about it. My soul doesn't like it.
Hmm.
What can this? What can I say about it? Uh, I like another type of music. The second, the music that brings me some feelings, some chance to imagine maybe something that is good for my soul. I don't know how to say it, but only
I
few.
understand. You mean like it's more maybe more deeper music than the
Yes,
music for masses, you know, that
yes,
can be a bit more shallow,
yes.
possibly.
That's why. That's why I can't listen to the music that was made for the crowds, and I have to select music to which I want to listen, and just to feel good when I'm listening to it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And there's one question I actually didn't plan to ask you, but I just got an idea. You now are gonna have almost like your own show on television. How are you gonna do it? Because of course television has to kind of stay in some sort of a mainstream, but at the same time you said that you don't like the music for masses. It's a bit shallow for yourself. So uh, maybe it's a hard, isn't it, to actually combine some personal touch
Uh,
and something that masses like.
yes, but the director told me that we can play anything we want, and we just have a green light, and I think I
I
will
see.
play. Oh, I will play things I like and I want to play.
That's really cool, man.
No, that's why I'm going to do this show, um, even even I don't get money for it.
Okay. That's really cool to say, you know, because people tend to do things for money. It's cool just to do it for your personal feeling of doing something good, maybe.
Absolutely, yes.
Hmm. We're talking about mainstream music. What do you think about dubstep? It just spring out a few years ago out of the underground and almost blended with the mainstream.
Dubstep is a very good music. I think it's a new genre. I think it is cool, but
But you said it's you said you're not a big fan of music for masses, and dubstep is almost now like a
yes,
genre for masses. Am I right?
yeah, you're right. I'm not a big fan of massive music, but there are some things that I like very much in dubstep. Uh, for example, the track um, I forgot the name.
uh, who's the creator?
The creator is Nero, if I'm right.
Oh yeah, Nero is really cool. Yeah,
Nero, yes, and I forgot just the title of the track.
he's got really cool tracks. I think he came with a it wasn't a LP, it was EP. I'm not sure, but it had like 10 or 12 tracks. he came out with a album on 2012,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken, and he's got real cool tracks there, I must say.
Mm-hmm. I can search, but
Yeah, I should.
I'm I'm not sure if I will have success. No. Oh yes, I have found.
Okay.
So MJ Cole, the track "Sincere." You know?
All right. No, haven't heard that one, but we'll do after the show.
Can I put it on right now?
Sure, why not? Totally.
Okay.
Let's see. Not sure about the quality, but can try something new, why not?
Okay. So my program is now working properly, you know. I have the same things like you have with the program before the podcast.
Right. Traditionally, I've got things like that, so it's nothing surprising.
Yes. Oh, so now it works. Can I show?
Yeah, show us. I like this one.
Caress me. I want you to know. It's one of my favorite tracks of dubstep.
Right. I like it.
Caress me. Okay, I will forward something. That's it. Be sincere. So this is it.
It's a good one.
Okay.
So that's all? I thought we were gonna listen to more.
We can listen to the whole track if you want.
Oh,
Okay.
just never mind. Let's go on then. Well,
Okay.
talking about dubstep, why do you think it actually do you think it actually managed to hit the mainstream success? For what reason? Why dubstep and why not a house or drum and bass? You know?
I think there are many reasons. One reason is because it's new, it's original, it's fresh, and the other reason because I think dubstep brings some more energy in it, more
Mm-hmm.
life, and it is more an energetic music, and that's why people just when they hear some dubstep, they just feel their mood up, and the third reason I can name it's because I think the major part of the dubstep is aggressive.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and
Yeah, it maybe
yes,
corresponds with a like um, mindsets of people lately in this crazy world, you know.
yes, and maybe people just when they hear dubstep, they can let this energy out of them.
Yeah, it
Just
sounds like a valid reason to me.
yeah,
And maybe that's just my opinion, but it almost seems like right when I ask people that, for example, I don't know about house. House has, I think, slightly lower BPM, am I right?
yes.
Compared to drum and bass, which has like 175 in average or something. And maybe drum and bass is too rhythmical for a traditional listener. I don't know.
Drum and bass, I think, is more active for me.
Hmm.
The beats are faster, and the music itself is more active, and that's why um, it has its flavor. I don't know. Drum and bass is just uh, more active music. I don't know
Yeah, I
how.
mean, yeah, I think I get you. You mean like it's easy for dancing, but people actually are not into like listening to it just by themselves and with headphones or something.
Uh, oh yeah, I
No?
mean, I think I can give an example.
Oh,
When,
sure, sure.
when a man has difficulties in life, he has to move his ass to get out of this trouble. And drum and bass symbolizes for me such thing when you have to act more, to do things more, to work harder, to work more, and the activity of this.
Ah, okay. Now I
Yes.
get you.
So drum and bass symbolizes for me the activity. Um, the more you do, the more you get upper and higher.
All right.
So
So let's move on, I think. Okay.
yes, okay,
I mentioned to you not only being a DJ, but being a producer as well.
yeah,
Do you produce house or something else?
yes. Mostly I like to produce house tracks, but also I have some drum and bass.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes, I have one track called My September. It is released on Yo Massive Records label about 2 years ago.
All right.
It's atmospheric drum and bass track. So
Yeah. By the way, to all the people listening, the jingle you were able to hear in the beginning of the show, it was sample of Phunky's track called Melodica. Am I right?
yeah,
And
absolutely.
you can buy it on Beatport for like one
That's
dollar and 50 cents, which is not a bad price at all. Can we expect some more music for you in upcoming months, or do you concentrate on the DJing and on the show and television right now?
I'm just concentrating on music in different directions and in production too. Uh, I am working on a tune of a drum and bass style, uh, some tunes from the past, and just when the inspiration comes, I just sit down behind my computer and in front of my computer. Sorry for my English,
Sure, no worries. My
and,
English is far from perfect as well, so don't
and
sweat it.
just work. It depends on inspiration.
hmm So how many tracks you have out there, like on the that we are able to buy, apart from Melodica and the track on your massive label you mentioned?
Around about 5 tracks.
All right. Are they all on Beatport?
No, on Beatport I have only one track, Melodica. Other tunes are on uh, djtunes.com.
Okay. So
Hmm.
you heard it. Buy it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
You
uh,
have to buy. That's what I'm saying.
if you like them, just buy. If you don't like, don't buy. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't like them, buy them as well. All right. So, what does a person need to do to succeed as a DJ? Not just as a mainstream DJ, but as a
Okay.
DJ in general.
First of all, the person needs to have some skills to DJ, to mix tracks, to feel the rhythms, uh, to feel the process of mixing. Just it's the first thing. The next thing is to feel what track uh, should be the next in the
hmm
set. So it depends on different things. First thing, what you like to put next, what people that are listening to your set like. Uh, Maybe that's all. There's two things.
Okay.
Mm,
And maybe
so
some hardware, I guess.
yeah, and the third thing I think development of yourself, just growing to have energy, to show people that you're alive, not dead. Just la 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 la. Dance, please. I'm so
Nice.
yes, I'm so energetic, DJ.
Have you already seen a dead DJ playing live? Which is
a
kind of
lot,
ironic.
a lot of just I don't think it's a DJs. Maybe they're good for some communities that where everybody's just whining and just crying about how
Oh, I
things are
thought
bad
some
in life.
passive communities like Old People's House.
Yeah. Yeah, the life is shit and so on. The
All
DJ
right.
should be life draining, I think, and energetic and jump, dance while he playing, and just show that this profession is just to make people alive, more alive. They come to the club and they want to have fun. They want to have a party and just live, not
It's really
to.
nice. It's a really nice definition you just said. I
Yeah.
like it. So, and what to do to become a well-known producer?
To become a producer.
Yeah, I mean a well-known producer.
Well-known producer. Okay, you have to first. You have to be a quality producer yourself. So you should make tracks that are not shared. So you should do quality tracks first of all that bring some ideas, that bring some feelings inside, that bring some energy, that are new or fresh. So you should write a track that people will like and will love. So it's the first step. The next step is self-promotion, of course. It's marketing. It's
Yeah, I
again,
understand. Advertisement.
advertising.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, advertisement in clubs, on radios, on TV, everywhere, just to let the world know about this amazing producer that you are.
Honesty.
Yes.
And is it hard lately to produce something original? Because some people just tend to say that everything has already been made.
No, no, absolutely no. You just have to be new. You just have to create something that wasn't created before you. So everything new is fresh. It is liked by people. You just have an idea. For example, you have a cat. You record its whining voice, or the voice of the cat. You put some drum and bass mixed with it, and this is ideal. For example, like cat is whining and a drum and bass beats, just make it a little funnier. That's an idea.
So that's what you did?
No, no, I
Because you
just
mentioned you have a cat.
yes, I should think about it.
Not a bad idea, I think. Yeah. Some
Some
cat
people,
drum and bass. Maybe
yeah,
some new subgenre of drum and bass, I think.
cat bass,
Cat bass. Cat and bass.
cat and bass. Yes.
Nice.
So some people on the forum, for example, on dnbheaven.com, if we go into mention this site.
Sure.
So name me Catman. So,
All right.
so I'm a Catman also.
All right. It's almost like a scat man.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And so on.
Wow.
One
Sounds
of my
like a
favorite.
cool nickname.
He's one of my favorite artists. You know, he's speaking so quickly. Yeah, I have to learn from him.
Oh, scat man.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. He's a good person from you should learn, definitely.
Yes.
So let's move on.
Okay.
What is the musical scene in Russia like? Is it, do you think, I know you mentioned to me a few hours ago that you haven't been traveling to anywhere else than in Russia or Ukraine,
Yeah.
but do you think the musical scene in Russia is different compared to other places in Europe or maybe Asia or United States?
I think yes, it's different because Russia and for example, Ukraine or close countries, they are not the motherland of electronic dance music. And that's why we will be always on the second place. Uh, Nevertheless,
So
some people,
what is the motherland of electronic music?
the motherland of house music is Chicago, United States. You know.
Of house music, yeah.
Yes.
And what do you think, like in general, where did the electronic music spring up? Do you think there's like a place where did it start?
Sorry, I didn't get the
I
question.
mean, you mentioned house being having origins in Chicago, United
Yes.
States. But what about electronic music in general? Where did it start? Was it in America or?
Honestly, I can say I don't know. I just know about house, and I think electronic dance music originated from United States also, maybe Germany, maybe UK, just not Russia.
But I
It's
thought in Russia there's The techno is pretty popular, and there are
Yeah,
some producers that are really successful in their genre.
yes, but all of them just I think copied some examples of Europe and United States. Uh,
Okay.
we have a lot of DJs that produce techno and house and drum and bass even, um, but I can say they're just first.
Hmm.
Mm.
And what about the musical taste of a traditional, or not a traditional, but
Mhm.
average Russian? Is it in what ways do you think is it different compared to like other places in Europe? You know, is it just like people in Russia like more hard-hitting music like techno or something?
There are many different just many different people that one of them like techno, another like drum and bass, another like hard music, another like trance music,
Hmm.
rock music, very different genres. I can name one thing, maybe one genre. Maybe it's house, because house, minimal music, techno music is mostly liked by young people, and those who are after 30, for example, they like house remixes on some popular music like
Okay.
Lady
S-
Gaga and so on. You
So
know.
you think it depends on a person and on an age? It's like it's not like in Russia there's something more popular like in.
Yes, just as for me, sometimes I like to listen to pop music even where it depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to not feel to listen to minimal music, to house music, to techno, even to drum and bass. It depends on maybe my um,
Mood?
mood.
Hmm.
Yes,
Because I
state.
always thought that like in Eastern countries, maybe even in northern countries like in Sweden, Norway, and in Russia and Ukraine, there are more like these genres are either more hard-hitting, like almost like a neurofunk in as a subgenre of drum and bass, or some minimum music, and as opposed to states like France, where you got these like lively summer vibes going on.
Uh,
But that was maybe just my impression, I think.
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you mentioned becoming DJ because of a woman. What sort of women do you like?
uh, honestly, I like the type of woman different from that type which that woman was. But I fell in
Oh,
love.
you mean the girl you started DJing because of?
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
okay.
I like slim girls, a little shorter than me.
But I thought you were short enough, aren't you?
Uh, no, I'm about 1 meter 80 centimeters.
Okay.
Yes. I don't like when the woman is taller than me.
I can understand that feeling for sure.
Yes, and I don't like when a woman is richer than me.
How rich are you?
Uh, I'm not rich.
Okay,
I'm not rich, but I'm going to be.
good. That was honest.
Uh,
And what about some like personality qualities? Like, I don't know.
I think she should be kind, sexual, and beautiful,
Nice.
nice, and I
I,
think she
I mean,
should.
it's nice that you like sexual. It seems like all DJs I ever had there, it means, I mean, you yourself and Detroit Raver, a few episodes back, you're all interested in sex very much. So yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure,
go on.
because how can
Comes
we?
with a profession, it seems.
Yeah, yes, but it's very important for us because uh, the sexuality of girls just makes us grow. It's a kind of
I can understand that in practice how sexuality of girl makes a man grow,
yeah.
but you didn't mean that. If you catch my drift.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
So very important for me is her attitude to family, to children, to the house where the family lives in, and well,
Cats, maybe.
things. I'm already 30, and I need to get married soon, and I'm just thinking about it.
Okay,
So I like sexual girls.
good. So you mean there's no Mrs. Funky right now?
There isn't, yes.
So to all female listeners, Funky is single. Form a queue. How is life in Russia?
It's maybe it's different from life in Europe, but I haven't been to Europe. Just
I'm sorry about my geographical knowledge, but you said you were from Samara, am I right?
yes, yes.
And it's in the Asian part or in the European part?
In the Europe, it's in the European part, yes.
Okay, so you were in Europe.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
but I understand you. I'm sorry.
We
Just
even have European like towns or quarters. You know how to say in English. Some
mhm.
like Chinatown, it's Europe town we have in Samara, and there are houses which are architected very modernly, maybe how to say. Yeah, they have modern design.
All right. And you think that's not present in the Asian part of Russia?
I don't know.
So is the Asian part of Russia like I don't want to use this word, but maybe more primitive, like I don't know, almost like a tribal society?
Maybe, but
No,
I think they're just they want to save this ancient architecture, and
all right. Yeah.
they just don't want to destroy it.
Mhm.
That's why they keep it saved.
So you like modern architecture?
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, is there a way for us to listen to you somewhere playing
um,
live, maybe on the television?
yes, sure. We're going to make a program, as I said before, on the television on m1tv.com or on m1tv.ru. It will be a show on Thursdays on 5 p.m. GMT, where we're going to play house music mostly. Also, we will play some drum and bass. We will talk about electronic dance music, uh, talk about DJing, about another interesting things about electronic dance music, and so on. So you can just log in uh, to the link.
Okay, so is it able to watch through the internet for us mortals living in other places than Russia?
Yeah, yeah, it's worldwide. Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna, if you're listening right now, so on YouTube, the link should be just below the video.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, so that was Funky. I guess that's all, it's about all we had for today. So, or is there anything more you'd like to add, Mr.
Um,
Funkenstein?
thanks a lot for this name.
Yeah,
I would like to say to everybody, thank you for listening to this podcast. Big thanks to you, Mr. Emes, to
yeah,
make this podcast. I would like to wish everybody a good mood to just listen to house music, listen to drum and bass, find quality music. Don't listen to the music for the crowds. Listen to yourself, listen to your soul, and be yourself. That's what I want to say. I hope we will see you next time, maybe, and maybe in my show and
totally.
anywhere else, maybe. Thank you very much.
Nice. All right, so thanks everybody for listening, and may the force be with you all.